Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward.
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Still 2nd down.
On play action, here's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. A dive and a catch. Incredible. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing again is McCarthy. He's got his big tight end, Josh Oliver. Touchdown, Vikings. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Reichert. He gets it to go. The Vikings will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Eagles 0.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Avery Williams on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Over 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Forced out wide. That's caught Saquon Barkley. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they get this one across midfield. to the 47-yard line.
Eagles.
A gain of 16 yards.
A gain of 16
First down,
yards.
Philadelphia.
And an Eagle first down.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Washington carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. From the 41. Here's second down and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Picked up by the former Eagle, Isaiah Rodgers. And the Vikings are going to have it just past their 25.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Off the bootleg. It's McCarthy. He's going to look for the home run ball. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. Now it's going to be third down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead. On first down, it's Hurts. Out to his right. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40.
It's a gain of 23.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
He'll get it inside the 20. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
A big play for Minnesota. And even 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. To the goal line and in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Here's Williams on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score, as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Jonathan Allen. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. And this drive is over before it can start to swallow it up to force 4th down.
A loss of 3 yards. Another 3 and out.
So on 4th down, he'll call on Braden Mann to punt. The Vikings going to send Jalen Naylor back to return. The Vikings offense and Jordan Addison getting ready to get back on the field. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14. Eagles 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play for Minnesota. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now he'll just pitch this one out there. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down, 8 yards to go. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Here we go.
To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Eagles' 3-yard line.
Go! This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
On the play. Brings up
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. To throw, it's McCarthy. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
Reed Blankenship on the coverage.
From his end zone, it's Hurts. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first, the decision to throw down here, back up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now McCarthy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll take this one in. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Vikings. Riker now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last two plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse. It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not.
And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
He was trying to get it to Aaron Jones that time. And it's going to bring up a third down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's into the hands of Moore. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
So barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Hurts to the air on first down. He'll let this go towards the end zone. John Dotson was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a second down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus. And the Vikings will take over at their own 14-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they forced a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Here's a 2nd and 9. On play action, here's McCarthy. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out. And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. On the ground now with Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. Need to pick it up on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Brown. And the Eagles are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Backed up to his own goal line. Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll take off again. big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
A gain there of 20. Good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35.
To throw, Hurts. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Jonathan Allen gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up third down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. A pistol snap back to Hurts. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be fourth down.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down. There's an old saying in golf, Mike, that when you're on the green, never up, never in. In this case, the ball's on target. It just didn't have enough steam to get there. Winds up no good.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the give, it's Jones. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And that is incomplete. A little trickery with the fake spike, but it does not pan out. They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Will Reichard on.
So they send in Will Reichard for this field goal drop. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings add on to their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Williams now to return. He's to midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
And that's a heck of a return right there. He's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run. And they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way. You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
And he'll dive forward here, trying to get something out of that one, but it's not a whole lot. Here's second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at their 48-yard line. So a win here for the Vikings. And it was their defense that led the way.
forced 4 turnovers in the game. That is hard to overcome historically for any team. That held true again here today, as those takeaways pave the way to victory. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
And in motion is Brown. They'll go play action here with Daniels. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
5 yards on the play.
How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So a big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second and a couple. They'll motion over Samuel. On play action, Daniels. The second down throw is incomplete.
There's a lot of ways for defensive linemen to disrupt the passing game. That's everything about today's modern NFL. How do you disrupt the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable? Of course, sacking him is a great way, but even getting your hands up in those throwing lanes and tipping passes, that is so frustrating for these quarterbacks.
First down.
Set to go now on first and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That one complete to Brian Robinson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 more yards. Complete
Second and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
The air again is Daniels. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be third down.
19 Tiger.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he will have the Commanders first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on third and inches.
Washington Commanders first down.
And in motion is Brown.
First down, Washington.
Daniels now on first down. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. And the Commanders are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Washington first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
The slot man in motion right. Now Daniels going to give this forward to the receiver. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Come on. Ready?
Daniels to throw on second down. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Austin Eckler. Touchdown Commanders. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Vikings 0.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Play action now, it's McCarthy. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So after one, 7-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. We'll try again, it's second and 10. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down all the way up 45.
It's a gain of 22
They get
yards.
22 yards there. First down, Minnesota.
First down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A gain there of 21. It'll be a Vikings first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. It's second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
10.
To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarter.
That one caught. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Commanders' offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield.
A gain of 15.
15-yard pickup there. First down, Washington.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Commanders.
Daniels now going to look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 16
A gain there
yards.
of 16 yards. Good for a Commanders' first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Commanders
Throwing
first down.
again. Daniels. Once to his right. Now he'll run. And he's down at the 3. What a run.
It's a gain of
big
31
play there
yards.
for Washington.
That's
31
another
yards.
Washington Commanders.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up first and goal.
Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Ready, go.
Throwing now. Daniel. And he's in. Ben Sinnott. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
Now Gay for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Commanders 14, Vikings 7. Matt Gay to kick off for
They didn't leave much
Washington.
time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. The Vikings offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. That's to the right side and incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And this will be incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And third down coming up.
There defensively.
To throw is McCarthy. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. So on fourth down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready up. Here we go.
On first down, Daniels. He runs with it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Step it up. Oh my God, I can't believe what I'm watching.
So, halftime straight ahead.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Chandler now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll do so with first and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike. And now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Chandler now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
by Mikey
The
Sandler
Michigan
still.
man, Mikey Sandler still
6
getting in on the corner
brings up
blitz.
second
And he comes
16
up with a sack.
at the 24-yard line.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Nice play there by the defender, able to get his hand up on that ball and break up the pass. And frankly, if he's able to come down with that catch, he'd be playing offense.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully,
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down. The tight end Ertz in motion.
Ready, ready.
They run over center with Robinson. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
17-yard line.
On the set.
Here's a 2nd and 3 for
Brings
them.
up 2nd and 3.
Get it. Ready.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. That's to the left side, taken in by Jefferson.
nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Go.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard. He sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
There you go. Ready, set.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Let's go now.
They'll motion over Samuel. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Big strides. Look at him go. And he will go all the way. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Commanders. Gain to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Commanders will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Commanders 28, Vikings 7. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Chandler now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Vikings take over first and 10.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's going to be intercepted. Picked by Will Harris.
Intercepted by the Commanders. The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The motion man here is McClure. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
He's across midfield to the 49.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll motion the slot man right. This one, give it up, and here's Debo. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Go. Ready.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. First down, Washington.
And the Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the option, here's Robinson.
Brian Robinson, the ball carrier. A gain of a yard. Brings up
Ball on the
second
36
and 9
now. Here's
at the
second and 9.
36-yard line.
The tight end Ertz in motion.
19 Tiger. Let go.
Another run here for Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down.
First down.
We're starting to see this a lot in the NFL. Not only fourth down tries are up, but throwing the ball short of the sticks. Teams are so reliant nowadays on yards after the catch. You can feel a little dicey upon reception, but a nice job here, and fortunately for them, it picks up the first down.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Now Daniel. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
It's third down. And 10.
Man in motion is Brown. Daniels going to throw again. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Washington. Now Gay for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Vikings 7. Matt Gay to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Chandler now to return it. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. The Vikings offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Now here's Aaron Jones. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Third and 7.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On play action, here's McCarthy. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. That's an incompletion. Second and 10. To the air once more is McCarthy. To run, he gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4.
4-yard loss on the play. It's now.
So a win here on the road for the Commanders. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. rivals to battle in the NFC East. It's the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Matt Gay to kick off for
Welcome, it's Mike
Washington.
Tirico along with Greg Olson, and Matt Gay going to kick things off. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. To get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The fake the give, now it's Hurts. Now he takes off, and he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Terrific starter there, gain of 15, and a first down.
For Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Still on the tackle.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Second down.
Throwing is Hurts. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield.
And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Let's go now.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle.
2 yards on the
From the
pickup.
38 now, here comes second and 8.
38-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel.
Jaden Daniels sacked. A loss of 5 yards. And it's third down. Third and long.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. To throw is Daniels. Work in the middle. He's got Ertz. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
They'll come up here first and 10. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the Eagles' 20-yard line.
70.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment.
Ready.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll motion over Samuel. Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Throwing is Daniel. Rolling to the left. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out.
Washington.
And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa. Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. Here is Shipley on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to see the football for the second time. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with the first down. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 31 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end.
He's going to run it out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown, Eagles.
The offense and Hurts ready for this 2-point attempt.
The Eagles will set
Back
up
to
the
throw.
2-point conversion.
That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Makes the score Eagles 8, Commanders 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Austin Eckler now to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Washington will take
The Commanders'
over
offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now he'll run it. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard
He
line.
was brought down by
A
Nolan
big
Smith.
play there on the scramble. 33 yards.
First down, Washington.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. To his right. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. They give them a new set of down.
And the Washington first down.
Ready.
Daniels now on 1st down. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He's been elusive in this first half. Look at those rushing numbers for him. Defense definitely going to have to find a way to keep him in check.
Get it. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
Jaden Daniels sacked.
Got it.
A loss of 2 yards. It's second
Halftime
down.
coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
And the Commanders first down.
Come on. Come on. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. And downfield, he's got Sinnott, the tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 23
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler.
Daniel's pass complete to Austin Eckler. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 18-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Ready? Next.
First carry for the versatile Austin Eckler. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want.
And he's into the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Commanders. Matt Gay on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders will up the lead to 5.
Commanders 13, Eagles 8. Matt Gay to kick off for
So,
Washington.
after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The Eagles offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting 1st downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a 1st down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the 1st down. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Deron Payne in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. They'll run with Barkley. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. On 1st down, it's Robinson. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. That escapability on display. As you can see, the rushing total now over 100 yards from the quarterback position. We'll give it to Eckler on the option. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll drop to throw. Moving left. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
A gain of 18.
There are 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Washington.
On the give, it's Robinson.
Brian Robinson, the ball carrier. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and
The
4.
Eagles' 38-yard line.
They'll motion over Sandman. Now Daniel's going to give this forward to the receiver. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st down, Commanders.
Here we go.
Man in motion, heading right. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On play action, Daniels. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that 2nd down sack brings up 3rd and long, and
oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win here for the Commanders. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory.
Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And off we go from Minneapolis. Ty Chandler to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year. The 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
All J.J. has ever done in his career, no matter where he's been, is win. And there is something to that. I know at times it's hard to measure how much of it was him, how much of it the people around him. Most importantly, just ask his teammates over the years. They love playing with him. That is a characteristic that's important, and I don't think talked about enough, Kate. Do your guys in the huddle want to play for you? Do they believe in you? Everywhere J.J. has been, he's lit up that huddle, and success has followed.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Has a big strike to Addison. Has some room to work. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Jones will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Short of the goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. Now it's McCarthy. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot.
And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Vikings 7, Eagles 0.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Avery Williams on the return. He's going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
You know it right now, Kate. I'm absolutely in favor of this frenetic pace. A touchdown scored, and this is what the immediate response is. Nearly answer it with a house call yourself. Yeah, there are no body blows in this one. This game's starting with some serious haymakers.
Flushed out of the pocket. And his first offering in the game winds up incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So it's second down coming up. They go play fake with Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. And he gets down to 24 before he stops. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down. First and 10 at the
shotgun snap for Hurts. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Hurts now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he gets this forward to the 19.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Hurts with it on third and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the the chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense.
And he's going down. They said no to that shorter field goal, partner. Roll the dice for more, and they're going to end this first half empty-handed as a result. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. On the move, headed right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Brought down at the 1-yard line. It's a gain of 19 and brings up third
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
And it's 4th down.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Hurts now on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs. Minnesota all set to go for its second drive. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Like, turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur, and I'd even hear a few bluebirds.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Same guy. Here's Hawkinson again. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Get an even 40 out of that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They send him over right. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Another throw here for McCarthy. This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things.
Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
14. Eagles, nothing.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They're probably going to try to get this into field goal range, trying to trim that lead. Hurts on first down. Forced back to his right. He's keeping it. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing here just before halftime. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. The call came in before the teams even hit the locker rooms. We're skipping halftime. We're starting the third quarter right away. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. He's stopped on the run back to the 27. Philadelphia has its offense out to start this third quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. On first down, Hurts buys time, rolling right. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And that'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Now he takes it, and he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and did not.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. Sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here comes Williams on the return. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Buying some time right. Oh, look at that. Now he's Hurts fumbles. But it looked like an Eagle flew in and was first to the ball. They're going to maintain possession. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Hurts looking to throw. He rolls to his right. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
13 more
All set now. 1st and 10.
That's another Eagles first down.
Hurts to throw. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Pressure coming, and it's Hurts. Back to Goddard, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
On the play fake, gets Hurts. Finds pressure coming. They take him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 3rd down and goal.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Eagles football, and they're going to look for points here, but it might be too little too late for them in this lopsided game. Touchdown or bust for them here as they set up for 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Vikings take over deep in their own territory, down inside the 10. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being...
Has room down the left sideline. Keeps himself upright. T.J. Hawkinson. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings put up even more points in a win. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings continue piling onto this lead.
Eagles nothing. Will Reichert to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. Headed out right. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Great, set.
Barkley off the pistol give. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
36-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Hurts setting up to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
1st and 10, here's Jones. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught. This is Addison. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
1st down, Vikings.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings started celebrating this win a while ago. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Catch made. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That is all-out effort to make the catch, putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal. They're going to pass it here. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Vikings continue piling it on here in the fourth. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. His third through the air this game. Richard there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again.
35. Eagles, nothing.
So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. First down throwing for Hurts. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
That's good for an Eagles.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First and 10. Here's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. If you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal.
I mean, I hate to say this, Kate, about the only thing they're left playing for is to avoid a goose egg. And what may have been their last chance to do so just missed. It hasn't been their day on offense, but apparently on special teams either.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Go! Viking 18! Go!
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he stopped at the 31-yard line. That was the rookie from Nebraska who got him down. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And if they could play at this level every time out, now their coaches would be happy as they could be. Total team effort, a dominating victory.
and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
They go play action. Daniels. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
They go play action. Here's McCarthy. This is caught by Addison. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
1st and goal at the 5.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's one way you take away a 1st down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free. They caught him off guard, force the incompletion.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Hooked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
At the 12-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
A loss of 3.
Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack.
Let's go now.
To throw is Daniels. And caught up. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Daniels. Looking Austin Eckler's way again. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Okay, break.
Daniels going to throw for it. Got his man, and that's the rookie 4th-round pick. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So a bold call, but this drive will forge on. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion.
Fix the eagle. Fix the eagle.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. There's a short one pulled in by Sinnott. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Here we go.
Daniels looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. 1st down in the red zone.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
Now
Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. Now they can't bring him down. And the Commanders are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
Robinson will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. To the air goes Daniels. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Come on, come on.
Throwing now is Daniels. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the 1st down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
They were backed up to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away. Nice job there getting out towards what would have been their normal starting position.
McCarthy off the play fake. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now McCarthy. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And they'll send the tight end in motion. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. That'll give him 8 that time, and that's going to make it fourth down.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
Ready? Let's go.
Now Daniels. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Matt Gay on for the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this one through. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. That's over the middle. He finds Naylor. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
Oh, and the frustration for the defensive guys because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch. And then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break.
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that will bring up second down.
86, Zach Ertz. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Finding Ertz again. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. That is caught. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
For a Commanders first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled in.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Zach Ertz, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a Zach Ertz touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. On play action, now McCarthy. This one swung out here to Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Well, that's the kind of play that was lacking all the way through the first half. Maybe this can give them a little bit of a spark because they're not out of this game by any stretch.
On play action, McCarthy. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. There go play action. Here's McCarthy. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Dorrance Armstrong in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. To the air with McCarthy. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
That was a good effort there trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing is McCarthy. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones from 13 yards out. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. Right? It's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he'll get nothing out of that one.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he will have a Commanders first down, and that should just about do it.
On the set.
7-yard gain. And the Washington first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
First and
60
10
by
at the
6. 60 by
50-yard
6.
line.
Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defenses were the story in this ball game. But, hey, they got enough points to get the job done. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. In such a low-scoring game, it completely changes everything you had planned to do out there. Fortunately for them, they got just enough scoring to bring home the win. And in this time,
started. And we're off and running from Landover. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. Buying some time right. He's running with it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
As a quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
On the move, headed right. Nice catch along the sideline. Awesome body control to stay in bounds there. Ooh, but we've got a flag on the play. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. So not just the yardage block, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. He rolls, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Rolling out to his left. Making the call himself. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
Hey, when you partner a relentless work ethic with elite athleticism, you get Jaden Daniels. He put on an absolute show. One of the best rookie years in the history of the game for a quarterback. And with a work ethic and speed and arm, I don't know why he would ever slow down.
At the 28-yard line.
And they just get the play off. And he's taken down. So that's how our first quarter's going to end. So a little momentum boost there for the defense. One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Cougar 19, ready.
Now Daniels off the play action. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Will get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Ready?
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He finds Eckler out of the backfield. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
A gain of 6.
They get 6 and a first down as well.
Washington, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Well, Brock, still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around.
Ready up.
Offense off to a good start, Brock. Here's a 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory.
Go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Dumps it off to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Go. Ready.
To the air again, Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's good for a Washington first
Get
down.
it.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard
Back to
line.
throw. Here's Daniels. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
The coverage by
Okay, ready?
Campbell.
Here we go. Strike. Viking 18.
Daniels. Completed to his running back. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more with a modest gain.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Commanders get some late points in the lead. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Commanders 7, Eagles nothing. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Eagles about set to get going for their second drive. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. Swamp man's in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
2 yards. It's 2nd down.
So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Luke McCaffrey now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Back out run the Commanders for their second drive of the game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First down.
Daniels from the pistol. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Washington Commanders first down.
To throw, Daniels. Jump off caught by his back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Daniels back to throw. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
It's his running back. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Here's Robinson running his own read. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical 1st down.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go
It's
now.
the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 9 yards the effort there, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Shy of the goal line. A 9-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Not to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard.
3rd and goal.
Ready.
Running with Robinson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Gay to add the extra point. It's a fake pitch into the tight end. And he isn't able to get in here. That lead's going to stay right where it is.
You know, that's a call I'll see in a college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch him off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation. A state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for him. We've got 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Headed out right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Eagles down by a very unlucky 13. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. From the right hash, 52 yards out. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And that'll keep the deficit at 13. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. An option give to Robinson. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. That's going to cost him about a yard.
Okay, break.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Eagles.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And for the 2nd straight play, Gronk, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. Vacates quickly left side. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Well, when this guy's got it going on the ground, Brock, there isn't a more exciting player on the field. And he has certainly been the most fun to watch in this one.
Yeah, he's been fun for you and me, Kate, but not this defense. You know, I remember asking Pete Carroll some years ago, is it harder than ever to play defense right now because of all the rules and regulations, everything else? He said, oh, yeah, and throw in these dual threat quarterbacks, they're a nightmare as well.
And he gets the 1st down for the Commanders, and that should get them this victory as well.
Ready?
9 yards.
So score this as a win for the Commanders. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one.